FPL Gameweek 13 transfers foresight. Guys, in this video we're going to be taking a good review at how I did in Game Week 12 so we can see as to why I'm making the decisions moving into Game Week 13. I don't know whether or not to play my free hit or my triple captain. So let's get into the force and see how it can actually guide us to the right decision. All right, guys. I am excited to tell you that the FPL Force will be launching for you guys on Friday, Black Friday. So please look out. I will be announcing it on that Friday. I'll do something on my socials. Follow. It's FPL / force, not slash, well, underscore force, TikTok, X, Instagram, and then scan the QR code to get 50% off as well. Yeah, man, like, I'm excited. I'm really excited. So remember, everything that I show you is from the FPL Force app, so you'll be able to use it the same way I'm using it, and to help you make decisions and actually just help you out. So yeah, so excited. Really am excited that finally I can do this. So let's just get into it. Game Week 12, I did very well, very well, actually. 47 points, and I've jumped up to 700 places. That could change, definitely. I still do have Minte to actually come in off the bench because Semenyo was off for us. So I have Minte first bench, which was honestly amazing. One of those lucky things that you honestly couldn't even predict, and this is the type of luck that you really need in FPL. You know, it's like not pure stroke brilliance, but you do this sort of thing of setting up your bench to make sure, and it says here, like in the FPL Force, your strongest outfield player should be first after goalkeeper, as there will be your first substitute if a starter doesn't play. So this is one of the examples that FPL Force really helps you in an understanding of the game and making sure you're playing it to the absolute optimum. So that's exactly what's going to happen here, and that's going to take me up to about 57 points, and that's everybody for me, you know. So there's still Man United to play, as you can see over there. They're going to be playing later on tonight, and I think my rank will change, maybe not too much. The one guy who's really a big impact to me would be Buemo, so let's hope he doesn't actually fire off. But just going into my team, Alisson came in for Pope. It was a decision between Sanchez and after seeing Liverpool lose 3-0, starting to regret it. But Alisson just looks good in the team, just moving forward, you know, in terms of long run and fixtures. And I think it's his transfer that's really got me thinking of actually not free hitting and possibly triple captaining this game week. But we'll talk more about that later on when we look at my game week team selection and also decide and also look at the free hits, which is what I've got for you. Remember, everything is timestamped, so don't give a crap about this. You can move forward. Munoz came through. He's one of the guys as well who really helped me out. He also rose in price, I think twice already. So really great. We're starting to regret the Virgil van Dijk move. I think I say we in the sense of everybody who moved from Gabriel to him. But the fixtures still look good, at least. And I think Arne Slot is a responsive manager in the sense that he will respond to how things have really played out. So I think things should change for Liverpool. So yeah, I don't stress, you know, just have faith in your players. And I know a lot of reactive managers are just like, should we move, should we not move? I think just stick, you know, don't worry too much about it. Liverpool does look bad, but at least they have the fixtures in their favor. Senesi, Bournemouth still looking bad in terms of conceding high XG, but they looked really good in that game, and they came back, you know, and that's the Bournemouth we were expecting. And it's just unfortunate that they conceded 2 goals. The nice thing is Senesi actually got a assist for us. I'm not sure why he's got 3 points there, because I know he had 4 points because he had the assist. I don't know. I'm not sure. Timber coming through with an assist as well. So that was really good from the defense, in all honesty. I think they got a bit of returns for me there. Midfield saw nothing again. I think it's just patience. He's got the fixtures in front of him as well. So hopefully he can do something. I feel like this game against Man United is exactly what's going to happen. Everyone's going to be like, cool, we're free hitting. Let's take out Crystal Palace guys and saw holes. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Enzo finally coming through with return for us. He's another differential for me at 14% who actually really helped out. So it was him and Munoz honestly as the differentials, along with Mente, who really helped me out in terms of my rank, especially with Semenyo being highly owned, not performing at all, and I think other people's replacement for him as well not necessarily doing well. Going into the strike force, João Pedro doing João Pedro stuff and not doing anything for me. Mateta as well, unfortunately, should have also, again, these guys get chances and chances and nothing, bruh, nothing. Haaland is something we predicted, and it came through. He himself as well could have also got a good return and even some penalty shots as well. So I think Haaland owners are unlucky, and I think the people who went differential captain are actually very, very lucky, because that could have also gone very differently. So yeah, man, that is the game week 12 review. So let's take a look at my game week 13 team and discuss whether or not I should actually triple captain, and then we'll jump to the free hit team. All right, guys, so remember we are using the FPL Force, which is launching this week on Friday, and we are on the command center page, which is basically where you get to command your team, and you've got all sorts of tools on this page to help you basically look ahead of the game weeks, plan your chips, everything as well. Even look at use the chip optimizer to figure out which chips you should use, and we'll be going through that as well. Team optimizations, fixture ticker, and even price changes as well. So let's get into my team now. This is my team so far, game week 13. I've got Alisson in goals against West Ham, and then I've got Munoz at home with Virgil against West Ham, and Timber in the back, the three. And then in the midfield, I've got Sa at home, Enzo against Arsenal, Semenyo away to Sunderland, Mente, and then João Pedro, Mateta, and Haaland. So I have already made a transfer. That actually is João Pedro, and it really was a bit of a debate, because if we go to the transfer, the team optimization here, what you can do is when you want to transfer somebody out, you can select them there, and the FPL Force will give you some options basically. So it's basically giving me my three options is Wilson, who I understand, I think this is a knee jerk from the FPL Force, having scored 2 goals for West Ham. Danny Welbeck, totally understand, and Thiago, who faced off each other, and actually it was a real good head-to-head, both of them actually scoring. And so the debate really was between Welbeck and Thiago. So yeah, I think for me it was Thiago, because I was just looking at the fixtures, and if we go to the fixture ticker here to help us out, and what I wanted to see was how are the fixtures for these two teams going from game week 13 to game week 20, when that's basically how long I want to keep my striker for. So if you use the fixture ticker and you go to Brighton, and you say Brentford as well, and I was looking at it, and Brighton's actually ahead of them, and even at this game week as well, the fixture isn't necessarily that bad, but Brighton hasn't been performing well away. So this game week, definitely Thiago's got it over him. He does have a bad fixture next game week, and Welbeck has the better one next week, but it's that thing of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But in my opinion, when I look at it, right, I do think that Brighton has the better fixtures. I think if we switch here, you'll see they have 4 green fixtures as opposed to Brentford's not. So this is a easy fixture only toggle, so you can actually view the easy fixtures of the team only, and if you want to, of course, you can see it in totality. Sort of helps with also captaincy planning when you busy looking at the big teams and trying to decide which person I'm gonna captain. But it's kind of like doesn't matter with Haaland around. So yeah, I think for me, even though Brighton has the better fixtures, my decision came to go with Thiago because I was just like, well, let me really look at this, and I'm like, okay, I think he can get something there. I'll bench him. My squad is good enough to bench him there. Tottenham necessarily hasn't been all that great defensively, so I can definitely play him there, absolutely no problem. Then he's got Leeds away as well, definitely playing him. Another great fixture, definitely playing him. Bournemouth as well as conceding high XG, definitely playing him. And then against Tottenham again, but at home, definitely playing him. I'm happy to play him there. And then, Everton. The issue with Danny Welbeck is not whether or not I'll play him, it's whether or not he will actually play, considering the fixture congestion of the Christmas period and Boxing Day and Game 14 already is a midweek. Will he play? I don't want to have to be looking at the team sheet when it comes out. I just want to know that, look, this guy's going to be playing. Both on penalties. So, that being said, for me, my decision was really just to go with João Pedro. Now, I'm not João Pedro, sorry, with Thiago. So now, if you also want to, you can use the FPL Force tool to also help you out here. There's a tool called Dual of Forces, and what you can do is you can put in Thiago there, and I can actually put in Welbeck as well. And these are one of the amazing tools on, and this can really help you. And you can look 3 rest of the season, 5. I'm just going to put 5 game weeks and see what the FPL Force actually says. Both players are similar options. Choose based on budget and team structure. And I think that's actually really good. But I think what can also even help you even better is, as much as the FPL Force feels like they're the same, which is true, they are highlighting the advantages more outweigh on Thiago's side, which he has better form, higher XG, and he's also cheaper. So they both went up in price just yesterday. So another great tool from the FPL Force. And this is the thing about the FPL Force app. Let the FPL Force guide you. It is not there for you to tell you what to do. It's there to help guide you. It's there to go like, look, this is what it is. Now you need to make the decision, because in the end of the day, the decisions are based on your information, your gathering of information, and yeah. So I went with Thiago, man. So if I take him out, so this is how you make a transfer. Sorry, it's busy. You just click on transfers there. What you can do is you can go to forwards, and then I can click Thiago. So there's Thiago. Now, when you look at this team, it ain't all that bad anymore, because I don't have 2 players playing against Arsenal, right? I'm fine with Senesi on the bench away at West Ham. Yeah, he got the assist for us. Cool, great, sure, whatever. But yeah, and one of the things I think with this team is that I'm probably debating is whether or not to have Calafiori in for Enzo. But the thing is, I know Enzo has potentially got penalties, so it's like one of those unwritten rules is don't bench a penalty taker. So I'm looking at this team and I'm saying, well, if I'm not going to be free hitting, then I'm going to triple captain Haaland against Leeds. And I'm very happy for that. I think let's go to the FPL Force and FPL Force Optimizer, and let's go to Chip Prophecy, right? And let's look at free hit. And I did this previous game week, and it was saying that game week 13 is one of the greatest weeks, and they're saying game week 16 is the other one, which is true. And I think you need to look at your team in terms of like, hey, how does my team look in game week 16? How does it look in game week 13? And you can do that, of course, by skipping ahead and looking at your team using the control panel on stats here. But I'm not going to do that because, yeah, I think if I don't free hit, I can always do it in game week 16. Now let's look at triple captain here. And let's say in the next 5 game weeks, of course. And there we go, triple captain. It says best game week 13 is the best, is one of the best, of course, one of the best. All these are all the different scenarios. It thinks in game week 14 I can triple captain Eze. Who's Arsenal playing in game week 14? Let's just move that away. Who's Arsenal playing Game Week 14? Brentford at home. I think that's coming off of the Eze hat-trick, and that's why the FPL Forces is recommending it. But for me, it doesn't get no better than this, you know? Haaland is playing, I believe, in Game Week 17. Yeah, Game Week 17, but I think 16 is better. 16 for Eze. Oh, 16 for Eze as well. Who's Eze playing? I think it's Wolves in 16 for Arsenal. Yes, it's Wolves. You see, that would change to Saka or something, depending on performance and form as well. Haaland for Game Week 17 for me, if you're looking at it like that. Yeah, Haaland Game Week 17, you see? But it's predicting 20 plus points in Game Week 13. 13. So it's basically saying play it now rather than later. So that's my conundrum right now. Now that we've seen the team, and I think, let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. Should I leave this team as it is and play it, because it doesn't necessarily look all that bad, and I think it's, again, Alisson that's really made it look this good. So let me know in the comments, and let's take a look at the free hit team that I've put together, which is also kind of making me not sure about playing this, and I'll tell you why.
Silence as the FPL force brings wisdom. Now, to learn the ways of the force, unlock your true potential, and rise to fantasy football mastery, you must subscribe. So, hit the subscribe button below and begin your journey to fantasy football mastery. May the green arrows be with you.
So here it is, my Game Week 13 free hit team. In goals, what I've gone with is Donnarumma, who will be playing Leeds at home. He has Dubravka on the bench, and I'm playing a 3-4-3 with Coyote there at home against Burnley, Cash against Wolves at Burnley, and O'Reilly at Leeds at Burnley. Let's just go through the players and we'll discuss, the decision making on them. Then in the midfield, I've got Mo Salah there playing against West Ham away. Rodgers, of course, after a really great game week. Bruno Fernandes playing Crystal Palace away, and then Kevin Schade as well against Burnley. Then of course I've got Thiago on the front line, Mateta and Haaland. On the bench, basically enablers Malacia at 3.8 with Haven at 3.8 and Devaney as well at 4.3 in the midfield. So there is no money left in the bank for this team. It's basically, I've maxed out my entire team value, which I think is about like 102, probably 102.5, around there. So yeah, I think let's start off in the defense. For me, it's like really just trying to predict who do I think is going to get clean sheets. I do think Man City can get clean sheets. The question is on O'Reilly, and look, he's been playing the games. Aït-Nouri hasn't even been playing, and I think if anything, the way I'd have to go about this is seeing who plays in that role this midweek. And I think if O'Reilly is given a rest, I think then he's secure to play in the Premier League on that Thursday, on the weekend. So then I would say, okay, I'll be a bit more confident. But it's Pep, you never know. Cash, Coyote, I don't think there's anything to worry about. I couldn't find any DEFCON monsters, which is preferably what I wanted, and which is the reason why I don't actually like this entire defense, because there's just a lot of questions. And I've already got Munoz in my team. I ain't gonna put Munoz in my free hit team. Look at my front line. We're not even gonna discuss it, but just to go over it, I've already got Thiago, Mateta, and Haaland. You know what I mean? So it's like, and who would I take out from there? Yeah, fine, I take out Mateta, but who you putting in, dog? Who you putting in? That's the other issue, because I ain't putting no Isak, I ain't putting no Ekitike, who's gonna probably give me a little bit of minutes. You're trying to create a team that's also gonna outscore your actual current team, and that's the real issue. I don't believe this free hit team is going to be able to outscore my current team. Like, it will be able to, but I'm looking for like a 20 points outscore it, man. You know, I'll take 15, man. Maybe 10, and I'll maybe even take 10, you know, because yeah, but like 15 is the goal. Like 15 points more than what my original team would have scored is the goal. And I put this team together and I'm just like, it's hard to exclude Liverpool. Going into the midfield, I've got Mo Salah. I thought about Cody Gakpo, who's cheaper and could give me backup for O'Reilly. So that's another option there. And I was just like, hey, bro, Salah's just got penalties. He could probably get you that luck. You know, it's West Ham. If anybody can score, would score, it would definitely be Salah involved, you know. I still have that train of thought when it comes to Liverpool. Although Cody Gakpo has been like a real firecracker in that team. So I didn't want to double up because, of course, of their performance. I just don't see anybody more worthy enough to go into that team, right? Now, we go into the rest of the other guys. Kevin Schott, I think, is a no-brainer. Everybody would have him on the free hit, so much as Rodgers as well, even if he didn't score those 2 goals in this previous game week. Bruno becomes debatable again between him and Mbeumo, but I just feel, again, penalties, I'm like, hey, I'm taking it, bro. Like, cool. And you also give me DEFCON. Like, I don't have to worry if you blank, because that game is going to be a tough game anyway, you know? The issue for me is I don't also want Bruno. I don't want Mbeumo. Even if they're performing and they're doing well. Do you understand? Even if they play well this tonight, I don't want them. And this is the issue with this team. I feel like as much as I wanted to free hit, bro, there's no team, and I haven't seen much free hit teams yet. And I will be looking throughout other content creators to see if there's a nice free hit team. But as far as I'm concerned, compared to the team that I already have, nah, bruh. I don't see this team highly outscoring my team, doing way better than it. And considering that I can just use the triple captain as well as the opportunity, I think I should rather go for that. So I need your help, guys. You know, I need your help. The FPL Force has guided me, but I could really use my community. And just going on to community, that's one of the amazing features in the FPL Force is it does have a community chat. So when you sign up as a user, you'll actually have free access to that, of course, if you're a paid subscribed member. So yeah, we'll have channels for Chip, top midfielders, defenders, goalkeepers, and also mini league banter. So yeah, join in. Remember, at the end of on Friday, the FPL Force will be launching. So I need your guys' help. I need your guys' help. Let me know. What do you think? Should I use this free hit team, or should I use my actual my actual current team with Thiago? But yeah, that is it, guys. I'm gonna let you go, and it's been an amazing game week, and I hope all of y'all who have Mbeumo blank. But yeah, I will see you guys most likely on Wednesday with the top transfers in every single position for you guys to help make your decisions for going into this game week. This is a video more focused on my team and my team decisions as well. So thank you so much. Make sure you hit the like button. It really helps out with the channel and the growth. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, may the green arrows be with you. Peace.